Victor Wembanyama, well, he was the first person to start the heated, tantrum. He apparently threw a tantrum to Britney Spears after the heated slap that ensued at the restaurant. Well, this time, Britney Spears has a trashing word also, for Victor Wembanyama. Now the tiff is actually getting very serious between, Victor Wembanyama and, Britney Spears. Now she apparently has responded to Victor Wembanyama and, his, I should say, childish comments that he passed over the weekend, saying that he will not apologize to, Britney Spears for, the slap that happened. Well, earlier we brought you an episode which also says, which apparently in the video, apparently we did watch some few backs ago. So for those of you who have not watched, we can go back to a previous episode and see exactly what Victor has been saying. But if we are kind enough, well, you can also, see exactly what Victor said. But he apparently says that he didn't see Britney Spears. Apparently, he explained saying that someone apparently was tapping him at the back, but he didn't even recognize that that was Britney Spears. Then, his security guard over there tried to prevent the lady in question, who happens to be Britney Spears. Then, and of course, the unfortunate thing happened. So the security apparently gave a hefty slap from behind, making Britney Spears glass, the one she was wearing, like what I'm wearing currently, ripped off. That shows how very heated, and very hot the slap was, for the fact that Britney Spears says, glass, the lens she was wearing apparently fell on the floor. Well, let's check out the video, which Britney Spears also is throwing, another tantrum, heated tantrum, after she, filed a lawsuit against Victor Wembanyama. We'll see how things really have been going first. So let's check out, Britney Spears' statement, I should say. We come back and see how things have been going.
Hi, so I wanted to share with you guys an incident that happened in Vegas that a lot of people are talking about. And I heard on the news this radio station talking smack and talking shit, that's why I'm addressing it, saying that I deserve to be smacked. Security was doing their job and protecting their client. I've been with the most famous people in the world. In sync at one time, girls would literally throw themselves at them. On my way into the place, actually, I was knocked down by three 12-year-olds trying to get my picture. My security not one time touched them or even came near them. Point being is, I didn't appreciate the people saying that I deserve to be hit, because no woman ever deserves to be hit. I simply tapped him on the back, and I was backhanded, hit my face, came back on the floor. My best friend picked me up and held me. And I did get an apology at my table 30 minutes later, but I have yet to receive a public apology.
Yes, over there, doing her explanation of her version of exactly what happened with the slap and all of that. So interestingly, whilst people also have dragged Britney Spears for having so much interaction with people she always finds very interested, looks like the other side of this twist is the fact that her husband, Samaj Gary, has remained very silent in this particular matter. Well, if anyone has apparently seen any piece of article, or I should say a video of response, or a version of his side of the story, well, I stand to be corrected, but from what I know, Samaj Gary, who happened or was present when the slap ensued at the restaurant, has not issued any statement yet. So could that also mean, or say or suggest that maybe Britney was at fault, like what Victor Wembanyama claims, that someone from behind was tapping him very hard at the back, that he even didn't recognize who the person was. Now, ordinarily, everyone would think that, well, that's Britney Spears, because if a celebrity at that status is stepping out, everyone, all eyes is on the person. Just imagine Queen Bee stepping out with Jay-Z, and the cameras or people over there, paparazzi, could not even recognize that that was, Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's quite an ironical, quite pathetic irony over there, I should say. But how come Britney Spears was not recognized by Victor Wembanyama? Well, that's the big question. He has apparently explained, like I said in my previous, submission. If you haven't watched exactly what Victor has been saying, you may want to take a step back, on on this particular network, go check back and see exactly what we did about Victor Wembanyama's response. So looks like Britney Spears has also brought out her version or side of the story. Now, first release that she apparently commented about was a possible lawsuit or battery charges, because of course Victor had some kind of bruises or Britney apparently suffered some kind of bruises on her face after the hefty slap. Now, just imagine how muscular, a bodyguard is, and also giving a lady a slap from behind. Well, Britney, I'm sorry. Well, I don't know how her mental state is currently, but of course, already people have said that she's battling some kind of mental, problems already. Now, we do not know exactly what her mental state could be after the slap. I'm just trying to be a good boy, so I'll just, do the low wall. So yes, Victor Wembanyama over there, but I really, is this really going to affect, Britney Spears' marriage? Because of course, her marriage life has been on shambles right now because we've worked through earlier reports, previous report, let me just say, for those of you who still have not gotten yourself abreast with our platform. Yes, this is where we tell you the latest, like I keep saying. So in previous episode, we've updated you about the state of Britney Spears' marriage, the whole, marital crisis that's ensuing before, this drama. Later, we brought you that her former ex-husband, tried so hard to make sure that her kids try to see, Britney Spears before they do travel. But the kids, according to sources now, also information that we have gathered indicates that the kids are not, they made it very specifically. They say they're not going to see their mom. And a lot of people also raise concerns that, well, maybe the kids are on the right spot because, the right part because Britney Spears, as we speak now, is losing it mentally. And, if you're supposed to talk about Britney Spears' marriage or marital affairs, it's going to be uncountable because she's apparently had a lot of breakups. And so the best one for her right now is Sam Gary, which of course looks like things are not also going so well with Britney Spears. Now, who will stand firm to defend Britney Spears as we speak? Because Sam Gary, as we speak, also looks like he seemingly is shifting away or drifting from Britney Spears, because as a husband, well, one would have thought that in this terrible, turbulent moment, from a stranger, especially giving your wife a hefty slap, you would have at least come out to defend your wife or say something. Well, if the marriage is not in shambles, well, people are just saying, I'm just reiterating exactly what people on the street or on social media, have been saying. So if Sam Gary is indeed in love with Britney Spears, well, I dare Sam Gary to come out with a statement. So Britney Spears, once again, let's check out her response to, Victor Wembanyama. Well, you better stick, Victor Wembanyama for a possible lawsuit that's coming your way. Check this out.
Hi, so I wanted to share with you guys an incident that happened in Vegas that a lot of people are talking about. And I heard on the news this radio station talking smack and talking shit, that's why I'm addressing it, saying that I deserve to be smacked. Security was doing their job and protecting their client. I've been with the most famous people in the world. In sync at one time, girls would literally throw themselves at them. On my way into the place, actually, I was knocked down by three 12-year-olds trying to get my picture. My security not one time touched them or even came near them. Point being is, I didn't appreciate the people saying that I deserve to be hit, because no woman ever deserves to be hit. I simply tapped him on the back and I was backhanded, hit my face, came back on the floor. My best friend picked me up and held me. And I did get an apology at my table 30 minutes later, but I've yet to receive a public apology.